Well, the time is just gone 8 minutes past 8 a.m. and we kick off this morning going across to the West Bank in Palestine. And we are joined by Khalid Amayree, who is a journalist. And this comes against the background of the siege of the Zionist entity in Nablus, and at the same time, Israeli settlers attacking Palestinians. Khalid Amayree, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته أهلا وسهلا.
Welcome to you, and we trust and hope that you are going to have a wonderful Jummah, inshallah. Jummah Mubarak to you. And just looking at what is playing out in Nablus at this point in time, we have learned about the increased attacks in Nablus by settlers, and at the same time, there is this siege by the Zionist army, Khalid.
Well, yes, indeed, the Israeli occupation forces, along with the settlers, have been carrying out a rampage in the city of Nablus, especially the old town of Nablus. And in the process, they indulge in all kinds of terrorism, including vandalism of property, including mass arrest of people and shooting, and all kinds of terror. This has been going on for some time. The Israelis hope to shed more Palestinian bloodshed in preparation for the Israeli election, which is slated to take place about 10 days, less than 10 days from now.
Yes. Now, also, looking at these attacks that are taking place, and we have now learned about raiding the boys' school as well, the Huwara Secondary Boys' School, which is in Nablus City, and coming in, beating staff members, students, smashing cars, windows. So these settlers are actually getting very, very bold and coming into the school and causing all this damage.
Yes, indeed. This is a kind of additional arm added to the Israeli occupation authorities. These gangsters, terrorists actually, they come to attack the Palestinians, assault them, and very often they beat them very seriously. And this is done with the full knowledge and coordination with the occupation army. And the settlers normally get away with impunity. Unfortunately, the Israeli justice system in the West Bank has been taken over by the settlers for some time. So there is no point in appealing to the Israeli to the Israeli courts to really punish the settlers or the Israeli government. The Israeli government and the settlers are united completely to harm the Palestinian population.
Yes. Now, Khalid, what is this we are hearing about settlers attacking Israeli troops as well? And there was a report talking about them spraying the defense force with pepper spray, and the prime minister calling these settlers as dangerous criminals.
Yes. This is not a new phenomenon. This has been going on for some time. In fact, on several occasions, the settlers carried out more murders of Palestinian farmers, especially people defending their land against seizure, against confiscation, against theft, land grab by the settlers. We are about to begin the olive harvest season, and many more Palestinians, especially in the northern West Bank, um, go to their fields to harvest the olives. And the Israeli settlers harass them, attack them. Sometimes they shoot, they fire from the live munitions on them, and they injure and kill them. And the Israeli army just plays passively, doesn't do anything, doesn't arrest the settlers. The Israeli army is not authorized either to arrest the settlers or to even protect the Palestinians. Um, because, the apartheid system is implemented in the West Bank, whereby the laws that govern the settlers are the same laws that are applied in cities like Tel Aviv and Netanya and other places, while the Palestinians are subject to draconian laws of the occupation, some of which date back to the mandate era.
Khalid, yes, you mentioned the attack on the farmers, and we know that it is olive harvesting season in Palestine at this point in time, and a lot, the Palestinians, the farmers depend a lot on the olive harvesting season for their well-being and for their economy, and this is a major concern because we know at a time like this, you get many foreign volunteers helping with the harvesting of olives. And these settlers are now even attacking not only the farmers, but also some of the volunteers, and to the extent that even causing a lot of damage to the olive trees, spraying them with chemical pesticide, and all of those things. So, this is again. These settlers know that this is an important time. It's a critical time of the year for the Palestinian farmers, and this is the time that they have now chosen to carry out these attacks.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The Israel is actually combating and fighting foreign volunteers on two fronts. The first front is to allow settlers, to encourage settlers to attack and brutalize foreign volunteers with using all means at their disposal, including firing at them or including beating them and harassing them. Uh, all kinds of vicious and uncivilized, tactics. The other front is they have passed the new draconian laws aimed at preventing and criminalizing the arrival of foreign volunteers in the West Bank. They have imposed a lot of conditions aimed at discouraging and really punishing these foreign volunteers from reaching Palestinian areas, so really, the Israelis are trying to uproot this phenomenon, namely the annual participation of these foreign volunteers, in the West Bank, involvement in helping Palestinian farmers harvest their all of the crops. The Palestinians depended so much, for their safety on the presence of those people, since they are protected. At least they have more protection by uh, uh, by virtue of being citizens of European states, and Israel is some very often worried that harming those people would really invite some diplomatic reactions, unfavorable diplomatic reactions from Europe and probably from the United States. So they think twice before they really harm those people. Now, the right-wing circles, the fascist circles in Israel, have succeeded in forcing the government, the Knesset, and the government to pass laws really, restricting to the minimum degree the ability of these foreign volunteers to come to the West Bank and help the Palestinians ward off attacks and harassment by the settlers, by their mere presence there. Of course, I'm not talking about anything proactive. I'm talking about helping the Palestinians through the very presence of these volunteers. The Israelis have moved to even deprive the Palestinians of this symbolic and minimal solidarity by foreign volunteers.
Well, Khalid, I must say, Jazakallah to you. We thank you for taking time out and talking to us and providing us with this update this morning here on Assalam Media. We wish you well, and once again, we appreciate your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, that was Khalid Amayree joining us out of the West Bank this morning. He is a journalist based in the West Bank, providing an update on what is taking place in Nablus. We are going to go for a quick break. We come back. We will be joined by Shabir and Shleko talking about the official opening of the Yusuf Karodia Foundation's Learning Center, and we're talking about the MA Mutala Islamic Center.